Hey, John. Come on. Go watch this movie.
Okay.
What are we going to watch?
Ninja Turtles 2! Out of the Shadows!
Here we go!
Cowabunga!
Out! Sleep! Till Brooklyn!
Yeah.
I'm really upset that you haven't watched it first.
Hey.
Hey.
Let's go.
Where are we going?
We're going to...
Oh, yeah.
Beastgrinder drives to... Where are we going?
Going to the Grand Theater.
Going to the Grand Theater in Hattiesburg, Mississippi.
We're going to watch some Ninja Turtles.
Ninja Turtles 2.
Yield.
Now, I said a moment ago that I have not seen the first one. Well, I've seen portions of it now. And me being a Michael Bay hater, not a big fan of Michael Bay. I mean, he's done some cool stuff. The Rock was good.
The Rock was good.
The Rock was good.
The Island actually was really good.
The Island was good. But Transformers 1 was good.
It was alright.
It has its
It
moments.
wasn't that bad.
I'm not a big fan.
I don't remember much about 2, 3, or... I don't even think I saw 4.
I didn't see 4. I saw 2 and 3, and I pretty much checked out. But Ninja Turtles, I've seen a few clips. I watched portions of the movie. I get the gist. Let's see if this sequel makes a believer out of me.
Well, and it's... I think it's... A lot of people saw Michael Bay attached to the movie and just instantly cried turd. But, I mean, he's a producer. He's not directing.
Oh, I didn't know that.
No, he's not directing it. He didn't direct the first one. So it's,
Okay.
And it's a Nickelodeon film. And they, you know, there are no slouches over there at Nickelodeon.
Yeah, typically not.
You know what I mean?
Well, we'll see. We will see. You know, and I saw all the Turtles movies when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I don't really remember them that well. It's been a long time. I don't know how many years it's been.
Well, the first one was really, really good. It did a fantastic job of capturing the spirit of the comic. I mean, there were even scenes that just came straight from the page, you know. The second one was a little silly, but they were, you know, gearing it more towards a younger audience. And in fact, I watched a video the other day that pointed out something I had not even noticed, and I've seen it a dozen times. In the second Ninja Turtles movie, like, they never used their weapons.
Okay.
Like, almost never.
What they do?
Huh?
What they do? That's been.
They just
I don't
with
even
fists and, you know.
I don't even remember the second Turtles movie.
You know, it's the one with the knockoff bad mutants, Toka and Razar, the wolf and the snapping turtle.
Okay, yeah, I do remember that now. I remember the snapping turtle.
But the one scientist engineered them to make them stupid.
What year did those movies come out? Do you remember?
Oh,
Was it pre like 95?
Man, oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, definitely.
Okay. Not all of them though. Like the first one was like 95 or something.
No, the first one I was like in middle school, I think. So it's way before that.
Because I know I was younger.
Late 80s, early 90s.
I know I was younger than 10 whenever I saw these movies.
You know what? That's gonna bother me.
Your phone's
my
right
phone's
there.
right here.
I would remember it better if I had been a little bit older.
Can you look that up for me?
Yeah, sure.
So that I'm not distracted while driving.
TMNT.
1990 maybe was the first one.
1987.
87.
Wait, no, that's a cartoon.
No.
That's a cartoon. Yeah, 87, the year I was born, is when the cartoon started. 1990.
Holy crap.
1990.
Okay, so the first one was 1990. I think the second one was like 91 maybe?
Yeah.
They rushed that sequel.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What are you saying holy crap for?
Well, because, you know, you're so old.
Am I?
Yes.
Am I old now?
Yeah. You're born in 87? Good gosh.
Well, you're older than that.
No.
No, you're not?
I don't think... I would know if I was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. My mom would have... Look, I want to tell you, if... This is a little bit of etiquette for, like, stoplights and such. If you've got the green, that doesn't mean you can go anytime. If you can't get all the way across the intersection...
Then you can't.
Don't go.
Yeah.
Like, don't even try. I was at this... the intersection back there a couple of months back. Had the green light to turn right. You've got the green light. But that lane... Shut up. That lane was backed up all the way to the intersection, and a lady behind me, I was turning right.
She's honking at you?
She was honking at me. I'm
Of
like,
course.
if I go, I'm going to get stuck when the light turns.
Well, you know, people don't know. People are inconsiderate sometimes.
You can't make it all the way across the intersection. Don't go.
Look, I have hated on this first movie so much. I'm going to have to eat my words, maybe.
How have you hated on it? You haven't even seen
Exactly.
it. That bothers me. That bothers me more than you seeing the sequel without seeing the original. That you bag on it without having seen it.
Well, you know, it happens. Person's driving fast in that parking lot.
It happens with you a lot.
It's fine. I have no problem eating my words.
Okay.
I don't mind it at all. Like, I just assumed I never was ever going to watch this movie. You know, like, whatever, turtles.
Well, like you said, you're more Power Rangers.
Yeah, I grew up with the
Growing up,
Rangers.
yeah.
You know, I didn't really. I mean,
Yeah,
the turtles were there, but
Yeah.
if I had been like maybe 3 years older, all about some turtles.
You would have been. And see, I was more Turtles. Like, to be honest with you, I didn't want anything to do with them. I saw the cartoons. I'd seen a couple of the comic books. And I was like, whatever. I saw the trailer for the 1990 film, and I was like, what is this? It's amazing. Look at those guys. They're actual real turtles skateboarding, and I was sold, and I became gung-ho Turtles. I started watching the cartoon, reading the comics, getting the toys. I went off the deep end, all because of that one movie.
So you didn't watch the cartoon before the movie?
Nope.
Oh, well, that makes sense though, because it was going confused.
Okie dokie. We're gonna go to the movie.
We're gonna go to the movie.
All right, so this is the Grand in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Pretty nice. There's no recliners though. Nope. We just ran across a bit of a celebrity.
Oh my God, who?
I don't know your real name.
Me neither.
I'm sorry. Love Battlestar Galactica though. Thank you.
Absolutely.
So we have a new film festival here, and James Callis, that's his name. Sorry, James, is here for The Hollow, which I don't know anything about. But anyway.
It was so much fun.
So that was pretty good. Wow. I need to watch the first movie.
Yes, you do.
I've seen clips, but I'll watch the first movie sometime.
I was grinning ear to ear the whole time watching this one, and I was grinning ear to ear the whole time watching the last one.
Yeah.
It was like I was 12 again, or
That's-
however old I was when it came out.
I only hope the Power Rangers movie doesn't,
Because
butcher the thing that I love from my childhood. But we'll see. Who cares? It'll be fine. If anything, it'll be funny to scoff at, like the X movies.
Yeah, but see, I feel like you won't though. I feel like because if
I'm gonna pick it apart.
Because if they had wrecked these Ninja Turtle movies, I would be pissed.
Okay.
So I kind of understand where you're coming from, being skeptical about the Power Rangers coming up.
Well, and just like, okay, we didn't see X-Men together, but we both picked that movie apart. I made notes, detailed notes,
So bad.
how bad that movie was.
So bad.
But I had every intention of making notes in this movie, and I made one note because I was like, you know what, this is fun. The cinematography was fantastic.
Yeah.
It was really it was good. I mean, yes, could we pick this movie apart?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Of course, but
They gear it towards kids.
It's-
A lot of
yeah.
the humor is kid humor.
yeah, it
You
was.
know, there's a little bit of
There was a little bit of adult humor
the
in there.
scatological, not necessarily poopy comedy, but
There was a little bit of adult humor in there. There was some,
just a little.
but it was nothing terribly
Nothing overt.
inappropriate.
It was just
Kid-
kind of like,
kids would figure this stuff out. And, they're not stupid. People think they are, but they're not.
Yeah. But yeah, it was. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. This gimmick that we have for these lights in here is just ridiculous. I have the visor down and it flipped up. These are on. The lights in the back. It's just I'm not.
We'll have to get something to mount right here or something that kind of just soft light.
Oh, soft. Oh, that's clever. We'll have to look into that.
The one, and again, it's not. This is a personal preference. and it's not necessarily a criticism, it's just an observation that they sort of homogenized the look of the turtle, the individual turtles.
You mean their costumes?
Their costumes,
Their outfits?
yeah. Like in the first, in the last movie, the one 2014, like each one of them looked so distinct in like their gear and their own personal touches to their outfits and stuff like that. Like Leo had that little, I don't even know what it was. It was some kind of samurai-looking chest piece, and he had the samurai like skirt kind of thing, you know.
Yeah, I remember seeing that in those videos that you showed me.
Like Raphael was like he had duct tape on his shelf, keeping it together because he was so rambunctious. And
Well, there's still duct tape.
right, I understand that, but I mean, like each one of them was so distinct in their look, and in this one, they had moved sort of closer together as far as like the design of like they all had the same type of straps. It wasn't all, I mean, the same look. It wasn't all the same material and stuff like that. But, you know. But again, that's not really. I'm not complaining. It's just an observation that I feel like maybe because a lot of people were criticizing. A lot of people criticized the way they look when the first one came out or the 2014 movie came out. I had no problem with the way they look because, you know, like we were talking about earlier, they've done such a great job of keeping the essence of the show.
The characters,
and the characters
are
and
the characters. They didn't. Anything they removed was
superfluous. Yeah.
Yes, it was. I was going to say that. I was like, I don't know if that's the right word to use.
Unnecessary.
It's unnecessary. It was too much.
They just trimmed the fat.
They took exactly what you needed. Yeah, and thank goodness. And obviously, we don't want to drop any spoilers in this.
No.
Other than the fact that I don't know. Yeah, let's not drop any spoilers. Let's not drop spoilers. This is not
I will say that this is the. I think I said to you at one point. This is the absolute least I have ever minded Tyler Perry being on screen.
Oh yeah, you did say that in the theater.
He was actually really entertaining.
He was in the Star Trek movie. He was one of the Starfleet.
Oh, that's right.
guys,
I forgot about that.
But he died pretty quickly, I do believe. Or
that was pretty entertaining.
No, he didn't die. He was.
Oh.
I don't know. I have to rewatch those.
No, I don't think he died.
He was.
Anyway, who was in the first one?
I think he was in both of them.
Was he in both of them? Okay.
I think.
But yeah, look, like I said, he did such a good job. He was Baxter Stockman, who huge dork, but a genius, and figured out all the stuff with turning the two guys into Bebop and Rocksteady.
Ninja Turtle swag. Bebop Rocksteady. Bebop Rocksteady. Bebop Rocksteady. Ninja Turtle swag. Bebop Rocksteady.
Into the animal versions. So good.
Yeah, Bebop and Rocksteady were cool. You know, I was not ever, how to put this, never watched Turtles much growing up. Right. Just I had a VHS with a couple episodes on it.
Right.
So I never actually saw Bebop and Rocksteady until I was like basically an adult, and they were so accurate to what they were in the comics, right. To the colors, to the haircut, to everything. It was kind of charming.
Like I said, it was like I was a kid again.
I actually want those visors that Bebop had. Those are really cool.
They look really good.
Little slits and purple, and it's cool. You know? It was cool.
Yeah, man.
Fun movie.
I was a little disappointed to see that Johnny Knoxville didn't
reprise his role.
Yeah, didn't play Leo again.
New director.
I thought he did a great job.
New director.
In the first one.
The first movie had somebody. I forget his name.
We'll flash his name on the.
Yeah, I'll try to remember to do that. And this movie was Dave Green, who is known for Battle Los Angeles, which I didn't really much care for.
I enjoyed it.
What else has Dave done?
I don't remember.
We just looked at IMDb.
Was it Darkness Falls, or was that
that was the other guy? Yeah. And Johnny Knoxville did not reprise his role. Don't know why. Probably something money related. We don't know. We can only speculate.
Didn't mind this new guy. Like I
mean, I had no idea.
He sounded good.
He sounded fine to me.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't really know that. I didn't notice that it was not Johnny Knoxville until the credits rolled, because they sounded so similar.
Yeah, that's probably what he was going for.
Yeah.
Nice amount of levity in the movie.
Oh, dude, yes.
Without obviously
too
it's a kids movie, so that they had the fart jokes and stuff, and sometimes there was one fart joke that Bebop and Rocksteady did, and I was like, okay, but I was fine after that. For a moment I was like, and then I was completely fine. But the Turtles, they were
Like friggin' Mikey was so funny.
Yes, he was. He really
So funny.
He really was. He was charming in this movie.
He really did. Like, he stole the show.
I can't think of anything else to say other than and go watch the movie, enjoy it. If you haven't seen the first one, I'm gonna watch it. Please watch it. It should be fun. And go watch the second one.
Yep, absolutely.
Stephen Amell. Stephen Amell.
What is that?
That's the Casey Jones.
Oh.
Stephen Amell did wonderful. I mean, he didn't have a huge role in this movie.
Didn't have a huge part, and you know what?
But that's okay.
I was again. This is not a criticism, but just an observation. He didn't spend too much time in the hockey mask.
No, he didn't.
I understand why, because it was not really right for the character that they wrote in this movie.
Well, and then they made a gag about it as well.
Yeah, and
which we won't spoil.
You know, it was fine.
So yeah, Turtles.
There's a cat over there.
Ninja Turtle swag. Bebop Rock
Yeah,
Steady.
every
There
time.
is a kitty cat. What's he doing?
I don't know whose cat that is.
What's he doing?
Anyway, yeah. Ninja Turtles 2, great. A lot of fun.